Welcome back everyone to the next episode of My Week in Forza. For this week's selection, we decided to go with the Nissan GTR R31. And for our racing suit, a nice vintage white mechanic suit. Let's get started. And we're off really quickly because the car is actually in Class D. So that is the first set of cars. Now our launch was great. We can see we have a good amount of distance in Spain. And we took it a little too wide there, and everyone else just completely capitalized on it, was able to get through us. But let's see what we can do. Looks like I was able to take advantage of that battle and got ahead of them really quickly. In our class, we're running second to the Honda Civic Type R in front of us. Let's see if we can catch up to it. Oh, we're getting really close. Do we have enough? No, I decided to play a little bit safe on this one just because it was the first lap of the race and I didn't want to jeopardize everything in that one little turn and possibly lose my spot in a crash. And it's also trying to figure out how the driver in front of you is going to react. Are they going to see you? Are they going to play fair, or if they're going to hit you? And there we ran a little wide, and the Honda Civic was able to get away from us a little bit with the help of traffic as well. Let's see if we have enough power on the straightaway to get first place back. Great defensive move by the Honda Civic. Was not able to get around them. And we got to be careful in our rear view mirrors. We have the faster cars catching up. No, let's play it safe on this one as well. And here we go with the traffic. Oh, got one bump there and got another bump there. Man, traffic is not on my side today. But we managed to still be very close to the Honda Civic. Let those guys through. And time to play catch up again. Now this time we took this turn way better than the last time. We seem to be closer than we were last time, which is definitely going to help us out when we get to the first turn again. And no, we still managed to be too far away to make a move. We seem to take this turn significantly better than the Honda does. Let's see if we can catch him on this one. And yes, we're side by side. And can we keep it? No, we can't. He's on the inside. We had to take the wider line. Let's give this another try again. We're on the outside. Dive on the inside. And can we get it? No. Man, the Honda Civic is just blocking us in a really great way. Definitely a great player, allowing me enough space and not causing an accident. No, we couldn't make the move on this one. Let's just play it safe. I know there's not many turns left, but I think I have enough on this turn. We really had the speed. Can we keep it? No, actually the speed actually hurt us. We went a little too wide and the Honda Civic was able to get forward. And now back on the outside, we are wheel to wheel. Do we have enough on these last turns? No, looks like we weren't gonna have enough. Man, I gotta say, whoever the driver was, congratulations on such a great and fun race. One of my favorites so far. Let's go on to the next one. For this next race, we're hitting Road America. Let's see if we have great battles like we did with the other race. And we're off. For this one, it's just me and the Ford in our class. The Ford manages to maintain the same distance as we did when we started. Looks like the Ford is catching up on us. Ran a little bit on the wide side there. And the Ford is right behind us. Man, he is very close. And here comes traffic. Whoa, that was a scary sight there. I definitely saw that in my rear view mirror, which caused me to go a little bit off the grass there. Now this is again the tough part about these races, where you want to let traffic go, but you don't want to slow down too much that the other guys in your class catch up to you. Thankfully, I was able to let them get through. Oh, locked up a little bit, and he was able to get a little bit closer to me. Boy, that Ford is not quitting. Here comes more traffic. Definitely seems like fast traffic too. And look at how incredibly quick that Lotus is. It was able to get ahead of us and brake better than us. Oh, ran a little wide there. Let's bring it back on the track. And just did not see that Mercedes there. That cost me the race. Even though this race wasn't as exciting and wheel-to-wheel racing as the other one, it definitely had its great points. The Ford and I were equally matched, where we managed to keep our equal distance to each other. I just happened to have a better launch at the beginning. Now, on to the next track. In true Le Mans fashion, we're going to be racing with the different classes, and hopefully we won't be left behind by the significantly faster cars. Let's get started. And we're off. So for this race, it was 3 of us in our class, which consisted of the Mercedes, the Ferrari, and myself. The Ferrari definitely has a speed advantage on us, getting away really early on. And there we have it. The Mercedes rammed right into the Ferrari, and I was better off just hitting the Ferrari to try to spin him back on the track than to avoid him, end up on the grass, and out of the race. The problem with these type of situations is now I have my eyes in the rearview mirror more than I do ahead of me, because I don't know how the Mercedes will react, if it was a one-off or if it's something that will happen repeatedly. Here we go, we're on the main straightaway. and you can already see the other cars flying ahead of me. The Ferrari has so much more speed than I do. Had to avoid that one right there. Oh, another close call. That was a fun drag race between the BMW and the Mustang. You can see the Ferrari is already catching up to us, but we managed to do a little bit better on the turns, except for that one turn. Now coming onto this straightaway, I like to keep a consistent line just to let the traffic behind me get through. You can see the Mustang go through and the Alpha is flying. That was close. You can see in my rear view mirror there just flipping and flipping. Got a little sideways there. I don't think the Alpha saw the Mustang, as I could have been in its blind spot. Oh, the Ferrari crashed. Looks like we're able to get in front of it. Do we have enough though? This is some of the fastest parts on the track. No, it looks like the Ferrari's just set up way better for those straightaways. But here comes some tricky turns. Yeah, we're both cutting a little bit on the grass there. Here we go, guys. Last couple of turns, the Ferrari's just sideways, just cannot keep the power down. Leaving each other enough space. Can we outbrake the Ferrari? I think we can. Man, that is close. Yeah, the Ferrari just could not put the power down. And we got first place in our class. Wow, that was an incredible ending. I did not see that coming. Thank you for tuning into this episode of My Week in Forza. Stay tuned for more great racing action that I've experienced throughout the week.